I never thought a parking problem could turn into such a big story. One day I came home after being away for the weekend. When I got close to my house, I noticed something strange. My old truck was gone. It was always parked in the same spot, but now there was nothing there. Instead, I saw a bright yellow paper on the curb. It said my truck was taken away because it was not allowed. That didn't make sense to me. I don't live inside the neighborhood with the gates and rules, called an HOA. My land is right next to it. I have my own space with a gravel driveway. But the HOA didn't like how my old truck looked, so they had it towed away without telling me. I called the number on the paper. The towing place told me I had to pay $1,200 to get my truck back. I paid the money, but I was very upset. That truck was special. It was the last thing my dad and I worked on together before he passed away. Every scratch and dent reminded me of him. To me, it wasn't junk. It was full of memories. That night, I walked past the HOA clubhouse parking lot. It was bright and full of shiny cars. While I was looking at it, I remembered something my grandfather told me long ago. He said that part of that parking lot was actually on our family's land. The HOA was allowed to use it for a while, but they never owned it. So the next morning, I found the old papers that proved the land was still ours. I went to the county office and showed them. After some time, they agreed. The land really did belong to my family. When it became official, I took action. One Friday night, after everyone left, I put up a fence around the parking lot. I also added signs that said no parking. The next day, people were confused and upset because they had nowhere to park. The HOA leaders called me and said I had to remove the fence. I calmly told them the land was mine and showed them the papers. I also told them they needed to pay me back for taking my truck and for being unfair. After a few days, they gave me $10,000. That was much more than what I paid to get my truck back. They asked if they could use the parking lot again, but I said no. Now that space is mine. I park my truck there, and every time the HOA leaders drive by, they remember that being unfair can come with a big cost.